we're here at the Palm Coast Historical Society to honor and to memorialize one of the most heartfelt, beloved mayors of the city of Palm Coast, John Netz.
That's Palm Coast Mayor David Alfin, audio provided by Flagler News Weekly. On Saturday, Mayor Alfin helped the Palm Coast Historical Society celebrate the life of former Mayor John Netz. John Netz passed away in January of 2021 due to complications from COVID-19. The Palm Coast Historical Society celebrated National Preservation Month by unveiling a mural that recognizes the 50th anniversary of the founding of Palm Coast and was dedicated to the memory of Mayor John Netz. Elaine Studnicki is the president of the Palm Coast Historical Society. She says the mural depicts the early history of Palm Coast, and she talks about the legacy of the city's second mayor.
I think people love him because he was a people's man. He loved this community, and he was all over this community at different events with different kinds of people, and that's why he's so popular. That's why people love him. He loved them.
Priscilla Netz was there, and she was happy to see her late husband's hard work remembered.
I can't express how thrilled I am, how happy I am that this is being done for John. No, he cared so much for people and for the city that, this to me is a wonderful tribute. I miss him.
John Netz served as both mayor and a city council member, and twice was named Citizen of the Year by the Elks Lodge. This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, US 1 St. Augustine, here to wow you.
We're averaging about 40 cases a day, and that's truly not the true picture. Multiply that times 3 or 4, because so many people have access to home tests. They can get it at the pharmacy or at the health department, and there's no system or obligation for them to call in their result.
That's Flagler County Health Officer Bob Snyder talking about the number of COVID-19 cases they're seeing each day and the ones they don't know about. He says the advice remains the same.
You're immunocompromised, suffering from chronic conditions, elderly, you have not gotten vaccinated, please consider getting vaccinated.
And as for the flu season so far this year,
flu seasons, y'all, has been minimal. It's been minimal to moderate.
Snyder says the Omicron subvariants that are currently prevalent are much more contagious than the main variant. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Rich Petchke.
A Flagler County emergency management specialist has received a Distinguished Service Award at the Governor's Hurricane Conference.
Emergency management specialist Bob Pickering has received the Distinguished Service Award at the Governor's Hurricane Conference in South Florida for being a jack of all trades within his department. Bob Pickering, Flagler Emergency Management Specialist.
This is the first time I've ever been recognized at the Governor's Hurricane Conference, and I was alongside colleagues such as Al Sandrick. He won another award for his work with the hurricane forecasting and helping educate emergency managers and the public on tropical cyclones and preparedness efforts and helping with forecasting and briefings and such like that. So, yeah, it was really an honor to be there, just the same. I do what I do because I love helping in Flagler County and serving the community and all of that. That's my main thing. So I don't necessarily do this job for the awards and everything, but I really appreciate it.
Pickering, known to most as BP, has worked for Flagler County 28 years this coming July 5th, when his duties fell under civil defense. That changed in 1995 when civil defense became emergency management and moved into the county's first emergency operations center. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
Night patrols conducted by the Flagler County Sheriff's Office last week results in drug dealers booked into jail. Sheriff Rick Staley says they made 3 arrests,
including one person that was transporting almost 15 pounds of marijuana, another that had cocaine, and another that had methamphetamine.
Those busts resulted from traffic stops.
Great job by our entire team, and I commend the deputies for being observant when people committed minor traffic violations that ultimately resulted in their felony arrest.
Staley says all 3 suspects are repeat offenders. Flagler County Fire Rescue is partnering with area agencies and businesses to provide an educational day of water safety instruction for families and children. Chief Fire Marshal Jerry Smith talks about WaterSafe, which takes place May 21st.
It is all about teaching kids water safety and how they can get free swim lessons or swim lessons if they need it. You know, the state of Florida has so much water around it and in it, and then we have our pools that we have at our homes. Our kids really need an advantage on being able to learn how to swim and make sure that they're safe around the water, and that's what Water Safe is all about.
Smith says the free event is a lot of fun.
Between the games that are played, the demonstrations that are made, the mermaids swimming around, just flat out fun in the sun time. You'll learn a little bit about skin cancer. You'll learn about water safety. It's just really a good time for the family to come out.
It takes place at the Belterre Swim and Racket Club on Patricia Lane in Palm Coast Saturday. What would you do to honor those who work in public works?
You'd hold an event that gets the whole community involved. It's Touch a Truck, and it's happening on Saturday. Benny Cope is the workforce data analyst at Public Works for the city of Palm Coast. He said on a recent episode of the Flagler Voice that the second annual event recognizes Public Works Week.
We wanted to find a way to not only recognize the employees for what they do, but also give back to the community and have the ability to show them what Public Works does as a whole.
Cope said the event gives the public a chance to live the life of the Public Works worker and see what the department does in the city to help its residents. You can listen to the Flagler Voice every Saturday morning at 8:30 here on WNZF or anytime on the Flagler radio app. Tomorrow, Cope answers the question, what exactly is Public Works? From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Deb Albertson.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.